Right, we're back. We're on the planet, but Kaiser was talking, so I just paused it.
Facility.
Where's Kaiser?
I can't believe it.
Major Sanon, Dr. Walker.
You're in better shape than I expected, Kaiser. Shouldn't take us long to get you back up to full fighting capacity.
This is good to hear. I was told there is a new threat on the horizon. I wish to learn more.
Percival will give you the full story.
Plus, get you dressed for the occasion.
Occasion. Where are we going?
Londinium.
Londinium. Doctor, I will require additional armaments.
That's the plan. Come on.
Captain, you're with me. Time to walk you through what we came up with.
So the problem we're up against is vast. Terramorphs, they can be anywhere. Meaning us finding and disposing of them ourselves isn't an option. But what if we could let something else do the work for us? Come on. I'll walk you through what we're thinking.
What's that, a Sealies? No, that's a Terramorph.
You remember that creature we talked about before you went to Nira? The thing that eats terramorphs, the Asyles?
I remember, sure.
Apparently, they were bloodhounds for terramorphs. But when the UC ran low on synthetic foods during the Colony War, the Asyles were chosen to fill in the gaps.
We thought they were harvested to extinction. But in the data, the research team found the location of a few remaining specimens. As you can see, what we're proposing is bringing them back. We'd breed populations of them, distribute them to human worlds, and then let nature take its course. Using a method that thousands of years of adaptation have already perfected. We could speed up their breeding process using some of the same technologies that were used to create me. We even think that with some time and investigation, we could use the Asyles' hunting skills to track down the Terramorph transmission method at long last. Find out how humanity spread them and put an end to the Terramorph problem definitively.
Sounds like it could actually work.
I really think it could. Now, there is another option for removing the Terramorphs from our worlds. It's faster, maybe even more efficient, but riskier. A microbe. Something we could aerosolize, let spread, and have it clean up anything with Terramorph DNA for us, which would include morphs, and we expect their transmission method. It'd still take time to build, test, and distribute, but no other method could hold a candle to it when it comes to sheer efficiency. Not even the Asyles.
It sounds like you're playing with fire, to be honest, but yeah, I'd go for the Sealies.
With either path, though, we're looking at a long-term commitment. Years of work. Even just getting these plans off the ground is going to take time. And all routes are going to require some highly specific materials to make things work. Terramorph cell lines we can breed quickly and consistently to test on. Asyles gene samples we can use to rebuild their bloodlines. Or sharpen our microbes' tracking skills. Not the sort of things any labs just got lying around.
But we think we found a lead. One place in the known galaxy where we know we should be able to find all the materials we need.
Londinium.
All paths lead to Londinium.
Let's not waste no time then. Londinium, here we come.
Exactly what I was hoping to hear. Now, the UC has a
I'm gonna go
small
kill this
operating
fucking
base
Terramorph.
on Londinium's outskirts. We're cleared for access, but we'll need to check in with the base commander, Sarah Hatoum, when we touch down. I'm gonna help Percival and Kaiser prep, but once that's done, we'll rendezvous with you there.
But you need to know, Londinian, it belongs to the Terramorphs.
For now.
They'll have anti-Xeno gear for us at the base, but I'd make sure you've got your favorite arms on hand.
Oh, don't you worry. Don't you worry. I have a lot of weapons on hand. There he is.
Goddamn planet. You romanticize a place when you're away from it for long enough, but I forgot what a dust-crusted pit Mars can be. Now what do you need?
Yeah, I'm looking for some supplies. I want to introduce myself, Captain Shilican, Vanguard. I've been helping Hadrian.
Oh, that's you then. I was informed we might be working together. Don't much care for Vanguard. It sounds like you two really got into the thick of it back in New Atlantis. My sister's kids live in the city, so, thank you for what you did there.
You're welcome. I hope your family's alright.
Yeah, they both came through okay. One science division, other's an artist. Effectively useless human beings that would have had no reason to be anywhere near the fighting. Still, would hate to see anything happen to them. Now, what was it you needed?
Let's see you for sale.
No more reliable hardware in the galaxy.
He has got an Orion that has hand loading, and he has got yeah, a fucking one of them, but they're all pretty low level. That's actually a pretty decent one. No, fucking extra med packs, but I don't need med packs now, so it's yeah. Once you're in New Game Plus, I think the weapons scale up to advanced level. But oh yeah, you get a warning about coming here. I've already been to it once, and they're like, "Get away from here!" And they're like, "What you doing back here? I told you to go away."
Sweet home.
To leave this orbit immediately. The United Colonies will not be held responsible for any harm you suffer by proceeding.
I'm cleared to be here. I'm meeting with Commander Tom.
Let me check my logs. Alright, you can proceed. We'll let them know you're on your way down.
We're locked in and landing.
Now let's go see the Terramorph infested planet.
Hi. Please disregard. I attempted it.
You! Inside the barriers! Double time! You with the Xeno unit? You're heading to command. Far end of the compound.
Oh, a statue of the seals. Oh, I love. Oh, that's so cute. Yeah, like you too, little puppy. You're cute too. Don't worry. You're a cutie pie. We have some legendary grade weapons over here.
I pride myself on knowing everyone on this world, and I don't know you. You're with the collection team then, I presume. Either that, or you're one deeply unlucky trespasser.
Captain Sherlock and UC Vanguard, you expecting me?
Vanguard, eh? Brief said you were an eclectic group. You must have really shined out on the fringe to get assigned a task like this. Ah, then this must be the rest of your outfit.
Commander Hatum,
No need for introductions, Major Simon. Dr. Walker, your reputations precede you. As does the urgency of your mission, so I'll get to it. Now, Londinium is one of the most dangerous places in the Milky Way. It's with good reason my soldiers and I do everything we can to avoid entering the city. Terramorphs are omnipresent, and the structural damage left behind when Major Sinan's father bombed its spaceport has turned large swathes of the metropolis into a decaying labyrinth. As such, we'll be providing you all with gear, information, and uploading municipal unlock codes to your robot. Every tool you could need to succeed out there. Except one. Once you're on the other side of those barriers, you will be on your own. If you get into trouble, my people will not be coming. Do we understand each other?
I'm looking forward to the trouble. Yes, understood, ma'am. Don't expect backup.
Precisely. I'll leave you to your preparations then. You can find your equipment in our armory, base of the tower just outside. And I do believe there's someone waiting for you there, Captain. Now, once you're outside the base, it's my personal suggestion you make a beeline to the nearby Aceles plant. It contains one of our field caches. Though I can't guarantee it won't contain anything else. I hope you all find what you're looking for out there. Robot, you're coming with me.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Commander. Percival, you all set to hook into their comms tower?
Should only take a few minutes. Let's get this done and get the hell out of here.
Percival will be scanning the city for our samples from here. When he finds one, he'll transmit the coordinates to us out in the field.
Okey. Ready when you are.
All right. Head over to the armory and gear up. Once you're done, we'll meet by the entrance to the city.
Can I access my cargo hold from here? I don't need the mag shear now, I've got the Revenant. That's just excess. Right, let's go.
Hello. You match our description. The Vanguard captain? The cabinet wanted you to have something. Make sure you had the best tools for the task at hand. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Skip shot, exterminator. This is pretty decent. But for me at this point,
Nothing to report. Don't go into the city much. Never for long. Too risky.
right. That is a decently powerful fucking minigun. But we're not going to need it because we have the Revenant. Fucking the extra damage against aliens was fucking powerful with the skip shot as well as the lacerate. But we have that has lacerate and it has more just attack power overall. So we can put that away. Again, it would have been good if I hadn't been out getting I mean, that might actually still be useful if I boost it up a bit. I don't want me to have this hard target as well. I'll put that away as well. Don't really need that. Got to go sell all that at some point as well.
Transfers complete. Those codes will allow you to temporarily restore power to most facilities in the city. Systems should shut themselves back down automatically.
Duly noted, Commander.
All set on your gear? Are you ready to do this?
Let's go kill some Terramorphs. Are you nervous?
Yeah, just pre-mission jitters. You hear about a place for so long, it maybe gets bigger in your head than it should be. But you don't need to worry about me. I'll be all right. Now, are we doing this or not?
I'm ready.
Then let's get this show on the road. Kaiser? Percival, everything green on your ends?
I am ready.
Personal comm should be routed through Kaiser now. You copy that?
Roger, loud and clear.
Perhaps too loud.
Oh, you're a riot robot.
Kaiser, kick it off.
Unlock code transmitted. You may open the gate when ready.
All right. On our way into the city. Percival, where are we heading?
Running the first sweep. Got one. A Sealy's. Not far. Shipping yard just past the processing plant. Gene samples are probably in one of the containers.
That creature. It's dominated. Must be a morph nearby, keeping it under its sway. Let's put it down. More of them. Clean them up.
What happens if that thing dies underground? Oh, it just popped back up.
Looks like the last of them. No sign of the morph, though.
Your shipping yard's just beyond the processing plant. Cache with some goodies is towards the rear of the facility.
Kaiser, we close enough for you to dial in the location of those samples from here?
Yes, they're faint, but I'm detecting multiple valid signatures. I have restored power to the containers.
Jackpot. Get down there and collect as many as you can.
Can't be arse cracking that just now. Hey, let's go battle the morphs. When you try to get the containers, the morphs are like,
I just gotta ask, why?
Is that all you got? Oh, come on. I was expecting a threat here. Trying to get into here.
All Asili's samples collected.
All right. Now hand those over to Kaiser, and let's get out of here.
Samples secure.
Nice work.
I need to hear myself with Burns. Montgomery Burns!
Now, earlier scan picked up a valid Terramorph sample, but, well, it's in the spaceport. And the quick route there looks like it got blasted when the port did.
There are steam tunnels under the city, which will allow us to access the spaceport.
What do you... That's right. Kaiser, how did you know that?
I am not sure.
Percival, you see any better option?
Not from where I'm standing.
Then we've got our answer.
Yeah, somebody wanted to just go that way.
We may proceed.
If you pay attention, you'd realise somebody was leading us that way. I clicked immediately as soon as Kaiser said, I don't know how I know that. Yeah, I was like... And then I just immediately went straight to the person who did it. I just went straight there. It was just a thing, like, I just clicked in my head who's behind all this. Because there's only one person who could know where we were going and could know what to give Kaiser. And could arrange for Kaiser to get it.
This flora, this is Lazarus plant, isn't it?
Confirmed.
You know, no one even realized it was a living thing until someone got it under a microscope and saw it had cells. Can't be cultivated anywhere but Londinian. Real marvel. These leeches. What's keeping these things warm?
Systems are damaged. Routing power.
You'll see why I'm killing the leeches in a minute. Things could go really bad if there's that many leeches about.
What's that? My God, look at it. A Lazarus in bloom. You know, we might be some of the only. What's happening? Captain, have you seen this?
Hiya.
Oh my God. The heat leeches are terramorphs.
What? Those little nuisances can do that? Holy mother.
You just saw that, right? You would tell me if I was losing my mind. That heat leech became a terramorph. The pests that have snuck onto every planet are baby terramorphs. Heat leeches hide out in ships, sneak away after landing, and then, with time, they transform. We just found out how terramorphs move between planets.
That feels like a pretty major discovery.
Pretty major is right. But if what we just saw, if that's possible, the Lazarus plant, it's clearly an accelerant for the terramorph, a heat leech transformation process. Make one into the other in an instant. But that means if anyone knew about this, they could trigger a terramorph spawning. You could sneak a leech into a city, or even multiple leeches, into a place like New Atlantis.
Like what happened at the spaceport.
Oh, God. The attack on New Atlantis, does this... Could someone have set that up?
Given what we just witnessed, plausible.
But first, you'd have to know the truth about all this.
Well, we're never gonna know if you don't catch that thing. Get after it.
We may proceed.
Go!
Let's go kill the Terramorph again. Like, this is gonna be like the 16th Terramorph where I've killed. just let me kill the fuckers, okay? I mean, they're not even a problem. Like, oh, baby Terramorph's only level 24.
Percival, Kaiser's got the cell data from the New Atlantis and Tau Ceti attacks, right?
Uploaded them myself.
Captain, let Kaiser take a look at that sample.
Beginning
All right,
analysis.
let's get to the bottom of this.
It is a match. This suggests with high certainty that the Lazarus plant was used to trigger the attacks on both planets.
There's no way a plant this rare, this fragile, just shows up here, New Atlantis, and Tau Ceti. The transformations on those worlds, they must have been triggered by human hands. Captain, do you understand what it is we just stumbled on here?
I think it means the Lazarus plant was used to trigger the attack on New Atlantis.
Exactly. Someone saw the Lazarus plant in action and used it to trigger the attacks.
Using implements of nature as weapons of war. Where have I heard that before?
Our Xeno-weapons group never dealt with anything like this. Though they probably make some sense, actually. Tau Ceti was likely their first test. Someplace remote where no one would question a few settlers going missing. Ensure the big show, the attack on New Atlantis, would be a success. And the timing of that one... It couldn't have been just luck that it happened right when we were asking the cabinet to do something about the terramorphs. These attacks... I think someone planned them to set all this in motion.
I thought the times those Terramorphs showing up was suspicious.
They certainly were. But having this answer, well, it raises a couple big questions. Who could pull something like this off? And why?
There's somebody inside the UC who must have plans for the Lazarus.
Let's save the discussion for when you all aren't standing in the universe's closest equivalent to hell frozen over. If we're gonna do anything to prevent more Terramorph attacks, human cause or otherwise, we need that final sample.
Roger that. Kaiser, get us into the spaceport?
The entrance is this way.
Yeah, we'll wait for him to open the door and then we'll end the episode. Because there's something else that's going to happen in a second. I really have been trying hard not to spoil that. I probably did spoil it at some point though.
I am unable to provide sufficient power to the lock mechanism.
Anyone got ideas where we could get some extra juice?
How about up there?
Local power looks like it was controlled in the security office. Upper floor.
Captain and I can scout it out. Kaiser, see if you can't find another way to get it open.
Roger that. I have restored power to the office entrance. You may proceed.
Right. So we'll end it there. And I'll see you all next time. And thank you for watching. And we'll learn the final bit of this. The final big spoiler as to the heat leeches and tremors.